Let's get warmed up, folks. Let's get warmed up. Okay, stretching the legs out. I'm just going to give them a good shake. Feeling hotter than I thought I would, actually. All right, and then we'll just interchange that with tapping the toes together. And when you tap the toes together, just try let the muscles just relax. We're not tense, just like your wobbly bits wobble. All right, and then shaking, and then tapping. Lovely. Okay, find a comfortable seated position. If you want to sit with the legs just out in a position like this, like bent is the word I was looking for. You can come to a wee hero pose. Always, always, always option to use blocks. Here you want the knees a bit separated, toes facing backwards, whatever way you want to go here, or come to a cross-legged position. Find a nice tall spine. Go here. All right, relax the hips, relax the thighs, knees, get comfy, get really comfy. And then just find that length through the spine. Maybe just be your first big inhale here. Relaxing the shoulders, soft through the neck, soft through the face. I'm just going to start warming up the body. So bring the awareness to the tip of the nose. Inhale, leading the nose up to the sky. Exhale down to the floor. Okay, 2 more in each direction. Inhales are up, exhales are down. Lovely. Coming back to centre when you're ready. And we'll take an inhale, centre, and exhale, just looking to the side. Inhales are centre, exhale, look to the opposite side. So enjoy that stretch. Keep it going. Just enjoy the stretch through the neck, into the collarbone, right into the shoulder there. Maybe you feel it a bit through the chest. Coming back to centre when you're ready. We'll inhale centre, exhale, ear just drops to the shoulder. And inhale brings the head back up. And exhale to the other side, ear to shoulder. A few more. Breathing in centre, breathing out, taking your stretch. One more each side. Coming back to centre. We'll go for big head rolls here. So awareness in the tip of the nose. Inhale, draw a line with the nose up to the sky. Then exhale, circle down to the floor. And in the inhale, brings you up the side and back up to the sky. So rather than thinking about the head moving or the neck moving, just draw big circles with your nose. Keeping the chest open, so when the head comes down, the shoulders don't roll forward. Try to keep that open and still. And just focus on movements in the neck. Lovely. When you get to the top, we'll change direction. Make sure you do both sides. A few rolls on the other side. And last roll here, we'll come back to centre after this one. Beautiful. All right, in our centre position, we're just going to inhale the shoulders up to the ears with a wee bit of tension. Then exhale, bring them down. If your hands feel like, if you feel your legs are in the way, you can do it to the side there. Try to let it go. A few more. Last one. Lovely. A couple of shoulder rolls. If you want to bring the hands up to the shoulders, you can do it with the elbows, or you can just do big shoulder rolls with the hands down. Inhale up, exhale down. Get it, the movement as big as you can, thinking about forward, up, back, down, forward, and then change direction. Beautiful. Releasing that movement, just giving the hands a nice shake the elbows and the shoulders as well. Okay, going to stretch one arm out and separate it in height at the same level as the shoulder. Make sure you're not leaning forward, just keep the shoulder nice and back and down, spine nice and tall, fingers spread wide. We're going to bring the fingertips to the floor, then just use the other hand to very gently stretch there. Just get a nice stretch through wrist, forearm, elbow. If you feel you want a wee bit more, you can bring it into the side, kind of adds a little bit deeper stretch there. And we're going to take it up the way, so the fingertips come up, and then just very gently, just bringing the hand, fingers a little bit closer. Feel that stretch through the inside part of the forearm. Let it go, we'll give it a good shake, excuse me. And with the other hand here. Okay, so stretch out, watch we don't lean forward, nice and tall, fingers spread wide, fingertips go down, and then just using the other hand to increase that stretch. Breathe in. And gently releasing, bringing the fingertips up towards the sky, and then this help with the other hand there just to deepen that stretch a bit more. Lovely. And we'll release and give the hands a shake, give both hands a good shake. That's the smoke from that incense. It just totally caught my eye because it's in a wee highlight of sunlight. The sun's just shining down in it, and it's like, woo, it's doing its thing. It's having a good time. Alrighty, let's go on to the spine. So, sorry, if you feel you want to shake your legs a wee bit here first before we go into cat-cow, we're going to be in all fours. You can do cat-cow from this position. All we're really wanting to do with the spine here is like extension flexion, so we want to just kind of like curve in one direction and then the other. So that can easily be done from here. If you don't want to put any weight in your hands, you can do it from hero pose as well. All right, that's the kind of basic movement of the spine there. If it feels nice though, come on to all fours. Best I face this way so I can see you guys. Oh, a little gift from a bird, thank you. Let's get that off of you. Okay, so hands mindfully coming down. Fingers spread super wide, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees more or less. If your hands get a wee bit sore in this position, you can always bring your hands up onto blocks, or you can bring your hands a little bit further forward than the shoulders. Okay, shoulders away from ears, feet at the back flat or tucked, whatever's more comfortable. Try them both, see how it feels, and then we'll just start to engage the abs here. Right, we'll go for our cat-cow. So take a big breath in. As you exhale, the belly button pulls in towards the spine, tailbone to floor, top of the head to the floor, the crown. And then as we inhale, tailbone goes to sky, crown, top of the head goes to the sky. We open the chest, really connect with your hands and really connect with your feet. Make sure you're nice and strong there. That's our movements. Our exhale is into cat, and the inhales are into cow. You're going to do 3 more in each posture, 3 more cats, 3 more cows. You can have your eyes closed here. You can visualize the spine. I really feel it's nice to, when you're doing any like these kind of really mindful movements, almost somatic movements with the spine here, that we're thinking about how it feels from the inside. We don't care what it looks like in the outside. We're just feeling that movement through the spine, feeling that opening, extension, and flexion. And when you've done those 3, we'll come back to center. 3 more on each position there. Okay, so keeping the core quite engaged here. I'm going to lift up the right hand. Going to inhale, open up to the right side. Avoid bringing the hips over as well. Just trying to keep everything quite central here. And our exhale is just going to be a little thread the needle through to the other side. Then we inhale, open to the right. Exhale, thread the needle. And that's our movement. Enjoy it. Breathing in as you open up. You can follow the hand up to the sky, or you can just look to the side, just depending on the neck. Just be mindful of the neck there. that you're in a good spot. Diane, is your back okay? Just be mindful with twisting, all right? So yeah, just keep your core really engaged for this one. So you're not leading with the back, that you're keeping that solid and protected. All right, one more here. We'll come back to center and change hands. All right, so just reconnect with your starting posture, shoulders away from ears, core engaged and nice and strong here. Inhale, lift the left hand up. You can follow the hand all the way up to the sky with your gaze or just look to the side. Exhale, thread it through to the right. Inhale, open. Exhale through. Keeping the core engaged. Gently, we're not crunching it. We're not, we're not in plank pose here. But certainly a bit of engagement there. Lovely. Feel the chest open, feel the shoulders stretch and open. When you thread the needle, think about the shoulder blades separating. And then when you're opening up to the side, think about the chest opening, getting some space there. Lovely. And that's the last one there. Come back to center when you're ready, both hands to the floor. Right, a little bit of activation for the core. Okay, so we're going to extend the right foot back. Your yogi's choice to flex the foot, which is going to activate the back end of the leg, the back side, or you can point the foot, which will activate the thigh there. Your core's engaged and you've got a wee fixed point of focus to help you with your balance. Coming into tiger, so when we've got that bit, watch, you'll get a nice bit of grass for your left knee. We're going to extend the left hand as well. So that's going to be an inhale as we extend. Then our exhale is knee through to the opposite elbow, or both ways, of course, elbow knee, knee elbow. So we inhale, extend and open, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, we bring it through. And that's it. Let's go for a few more. Inhale, exhale. Use the breath. Working on balance, increasing our focus here. Attention, also activating the core. Last one, and release. We're going to change hands and change legs. Okay, so the left leg's going to extend out. Be mindful that we don't bring that footlet higher than the hip, so we don't start kind of collapsing through the hip area. We want the abs to be engaged here and the hips to be parallel with the mat. When you've got your balance, extend the right arm, and that's an inhale, we extend. Exhale, the knee and elbow move towards each other. That's it. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale. Nice. Keep it going. Get a bit of stretching going on here as well as this core activation. Good. Let's do one more this side. And we're going to come off both hands. Bring the big toes together, knees nice and wide, and give the hands a wee rest there, coming into an extended child's pose. The hips move backwards, hands stay where they are. And the chest and the forehead come to relax near the floor. If you want any support, you can get a block under the chest, block under the forehead, block between the butt and the heels. Taking any support you feel you need to be fully relaxed here. Relax your face and neck, the arms, the hands, the wrists. If you feel you just kind of need to shake out the hands and the wrists a little bit. Bit of movement there. Listen to your body. Like if it's, definitely don't wait for me to give you cues if you need them, or you're like, oh, my wrists are a bit icky, I want to give them a nice wee stretch and a shake. Or if your neck's feeling a bit here, you can roll your head from side to side. Anything the body needs, this is the space. This is the place to give it, to provide. Lovely. We're going to slowly start coming up to an upright position. Use your hands to help you. We're just going to take a breath or two here. We've been lying down in this prostrate position, so coming up, sometimes we can feel a wee bit dizzy. So take a breath here and check in. How you feeling? Starting to warm up, warmed up the arms, the shoulders, the back. In most directions. Haven't done a little side stretch yet. We'll get there, we'll get there. And give the hands a good shake. So we're going to come into downward dog now. Okay. All right, when you're ready, we're going to come to downward dog. Downward dog, same thing you can do with the wrists here. If your hands get a bit sore in downward dog, you can lift them up onto blocks. Gives them a little bit more support there. Okay, hands, shoulders, chest, core, toes. Inhale, knees up. Exhale, push your hips back as far backwards as they can go. Then lift the tailbone, tip of the tailbone to the sky, and keep a nice bend in your knees if that's what feels good here. We'll just focus on this posture for a few breaths before we take any other movements. Lovely. Getting that weight spread out throughout the whole hands, nice strong base. Relaxing the neck. Okay. Is that okay? Not too much? Okay.
No,
be careful.
I'm not straightening my legs.
Yeah, good plan, Batman. Okay, a little bit softer here. There we go. Relax there. Lovely. Beautiful. Last breath here. And we'll gently come back down to child's pose. So drop the knees. You can come into that extended child's pose that we just did, or if you prefer, a full child's pose where the legs are together, and just allow the torso fall over the thighs. If the chest and if the torso doesn't quite reach there, again, always you can bring a block. Come into a position maybe like this where you get support for the torso and the elbows are on the floor and the hands are supporting the head. Where we want to be is in a posture that's just soft and relaxed and you feel fully supported. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel the chest open every exhale. Every exhale, feel the chest kind of just relaxing a little bit more deeper, or a little bit closer towards your mat there. Breathing in, breathing out. Nice big breaths. So breathe into my hands here and try and move my hands with your breath, like expand it. And as you exhale, relax. Nice, lovely, lovely. Last breath here. And when you're ready, very gently, very slowly, use the hands to help you come up to an upright position and take a wee breath or two sitting in an upright position. How is your neck feeling? How are the shoulders? How's the lower back and the hips? Lovely. Okay. The idea is to do the next hip opening from downward dog. If you feel straight away you're just like, yeah, not going to be there today. Let's take this as a first option. First option will be all fours. And what we're going to do is just circles with the hips. All right, so that's going to be in both directions, both legs. If you're feeling good for it, we can come up to our downward dog and we do them from here. All right, maybe you want to start here and you're like, oh, that's enough. Drop the knee to finish, okay? So listen to your body and go with your flow. So choose your starting position. If you want to start in all fours, or if you want to come up to downward facing dog. Take a moment just to breathe and connect in your posture. Hands are a good base, feet are comfortable, chest is open, the neck's nice and comfortable. Right, so we'll lift the right foot. As you inhale, the knee goes back. As you exhale, the knee's coming forward. So think about circling the knee rather than circling the hip. So on exhale, we'll bring the knee forward. In the inhale, open to the side. Okay, good. Change direction. Get those hips warmed up a bit. Find some movement, as well as strengthening and really being on our focus here. We're not really thinking about anything else in this posture. It's like, don't want to fall over. Make sure you're doing it right. All right, we'll release the right foot. If you want to come off the hands, give them a wee shake. You're very welcome to do so. If you want to come down to the lower posture for this one, next leg, that's all right as well. When you're ready, we start with the other leg. Right, so the inhale opens up, and the exhale, the knee circles in towards the chest. Inhales are up and open, exhales are squeezing through. Okay, good. Change direction. And we'll release the foot and come back down to a seated position here. Just take the weight off the hands and give them a good shake. We can do some circles. We can do some circles, just whatever. Maybe just a little bit of helicopter side to side here can be nice as well. Okay. Alrighty, last downward dog here. Hands, shoulders, abs, feet, getting ready. Inhale, lift it up, the knees. Exhale, pushing it backwards, then lift the tailbone to the sky. Open chest. See if you can open the chest here. Move the shoulders away from your ears. And we'll go for a little dog walk this time. Last bit of stretching through the back line of the legs. One heel up, one heel down. You can go nice and slowly with the breath if you want to find a little bit more pace, so to speak, to your walk. You can do that here. Lovely. Let's bring both heels as close to the mat as feels comfortable. Bend the knees a lot. Look forward, and we'll take a wee walk to the front of the mat, keeping the torso down. We're coming into a forward fold. Again, have a bit of support here if you feel you need it, like the block here perhaps. Or maybe you just want to bring your hands to a block or your elbows to the block. And just taking a few breaths here. Relax your face. You've got option to sway from side to side by gently grabbing the opposite elbows. Lovely. All right, guys, we're going to release the hands if you've taken your elbows there. Knees are bent a lot, and then we'll roll up the spine. If you've got any issues with your back, come up with a flat back, and you can bring the hands to help you here on the thighs just to support that movement coming up. Otherwise, we're rolling up and coming to an upright position. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, relax your face, neck, and shoulders. Through the nose, take another big, beautiful deep breath. And as you exhale this time, gently close over your eyes. Now, the next time you open your eyes, find something in your space, one thing to focus on. So don't look at the screen, look to your space. Ready? Open your eyes. And close your eyes again. Okay, I really want you to visualize this one thing. Really visualize it. What does it smell like? What color is it? Shape? How does it feel to touch? Now open your eyes again. Right, in this moment, right now, how do you feel? After a short visualization, how do you feel? Maybe just a wee teensy weensy bit more chilled, a bit more relaxed, just maybe a bit softer, with some more space in the mind. You've just practiced an intentional pause. A what now? An intentional pause. So, an intentional pause is when you mindfully stop, pause throughout your day and create some space for yourself using your senses. It could be a visualization, a breathing practice, a bit of movement, or all of these things together. So, that was what, 20, 30 seconds? Imagine how you would feel after 8 minutes. Not quite sure what to do? No worries, I've got you covered right now. Like right now, today, right now. Look, where is the button? Check, I'm not sure exactly where it is on your page. Click on that button and right now, download your free audio guide. I cannot wait to hear how good you feel after using this through your day. Take care of yourself.